Welcome back to Andie the Lab. This week we're inside the 2019 Hyundai Tucson. Now, it might be raining outside, but that is definitely not going to hold us back. Keep watching to see how it all tests out. Let's get a better look at this rear. It's spacious. As you can see, Andie has plenty of room and her large dog bed fits back here great. This isn't super high, but it's also not that low. So getting Andie in and out hasn't been too bad. I've been helping her, but I think if she got a running start, she could probably get in by herself. You're sleeping on the job, Andie. Underneath Andie, you have a spare tire, and there's extra spots where you can kind of tuck away some goods, and the floor can drop to get extra space if you need it. There's also a cargo cover that attaches back here, and I'm pretty sure you can store it under the floor, which is always a plus, but I can't show you because it's not in here. Maybe someone stole it. And when you need the extra space, these seats fold down. Now, a little bit of a bummer, you can't do it from back here, so you have to run around, flop them down, but at least you get a little exercise. And now check out this space. And I think this would definitely pass the multiple dog test. Seats don't go fully flat, but they're definitely better than other things out there. The reason why I like fully flat with a dog is because Andie likes her bed vertical. So if the floor isn't fully flat, her bed is going to be on an incline. Before Andie falls asleep, let's go check out that second row seat. There's a 60-40 split back here. And I mostly drive with one side down so that Andie can benefit from the beautiful views in here, but also the air from the AC vents right here in the center. And can we talk about this panoramic moonroof? The glass extends all the way back here. This is absolutely beautiful. It is like an entire ceiling of glass. When it comes to the feeling of these seats, it is not a soft plush leather, but it does feel very durable. I think it's great for kids and pets because if you get schmutz on here, I think they'll wipe down really easy. The seats also recline. Look at that! 1, 2, 3, 12 positions. That's insane. Hi, and I love how close I get to Andie. All right, let me push this down for you. Boom. Head space feels great. Leg room is good too. Even in the center where there's a little bit of a tunnel, no problem. And while this seat is down, there's actually one thing I forgot to mention in the rear. The sides are all plastic, and while for some that might be like a big downer, if you have a pet, it is like the best thing because it's one less thing for dog hair to get stuck to. And the dark privacy glass, it not only looks good, but it also helps keep some of that sunlight out, making your fur kids in the back that much more comfortable. Don't you think you can get away with anything back here? I can still see you. Storage, you got nets. Listen to these nets. These are some nice tight nets. They're not loosey-goosey like some of these other vehicles we've seen. Doors, armrest. Before we go take this thing out for a spin, let's go hop into that front seat. This is Hyundai's ultimate trim level, so it's the top of the line. These front features, very similar to the 2019 Santa Fe that we reviewed. 8-inch color navigation with smartphone integration, so you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now I know there might have been a little gripe about this system and how it looks like it was just slapped on, or maybe the icons look a little old school, but to be honest with you, it functions great and it's easy to learn. You can also program voice memos. What is this? Hey there, this is Andie the Lab. Subscribe to our channel. Oh gosh, let's see if that works. Hey there, this is Andie the Lab. Subscribe to our channel. Now how do I delete that? I use reminders on my phone. I never thought to have my car remind me of something, so that's kind of a cool option. Current weather, 99% chance of rain. Yeah, seriously. It also works with voice commands, so you could say, call Andie the Lab. And it also works with navigation and radios. And once you learn the commands, it works pretty good. Find the Empire State Building.
Would you like to set this as the destination?
Yes. when you plug in your iPhone and get Apple CarPlay, then Siri takes over. Hey Siri, call my mom.
Calling mom. iPhone.
And Hyundai's dedicated buttons for climate control makes it that much faster changing temps, which Andie loves on a hot day. Jack up that AC and you're not fiddling around with a touchscreen. I love the fact that you can adjust these seats in multiple planes at the same time. So pushing it back and while the headrest goes forward, or going down and forward at the same time. Now you can't program the seat to a different memory position, but as long as you're the one always driving, this vehicle will always remember where your seat was last positioned. Seats feel pretty good. They're not luxe like I mentioned in the back. And because of the rigidity, I think if your dog likes to sit in the front seat with their head out the window, totally not Andie, but if your dog likes to do that, I don't think you're gonna have to worry about their nails making imprints in the seat. When it comes to the trim in this model, you have some black kind of leathery feel across the dash, and a lot of beige, along with this beige color headliner, which I'm a huge fan of, especially when you have a beige yellow dog like Andie. Her dog hair is like hidden. I love it. Tip, if you're purchasing a vehicle, I highly recommend you match the interior to your fur kit. Trust me, you'll appreciate it because a lot of the dog hair will be more hidden and you won't feel like you gotta vacuum it every other day. Storage, center console, front console, doors, a little side thing, plus one of the best techie features in this model is this front wireless charging pad. Let's go take this Tucson for a spin. Coming to get you! Whoa, he's driving really fast. Sport mode. Come on, go! Catch up! So if you're used to driving a crossover, this is definitely going to feel more natural and it really doesn't feel big. Plus with its all-wheel drive, you have a sense of stability and it's pretty comfortable. And this has a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, 181 horsepower, 175 pound-feet of torque. It's not the fastest vehicle on the road, but it does have a sport mode. Now I definitely prefer a vehicle that has more pep, so I've been driving this Tucson in sport mode and it's been a lot more fun. After the Tucson was dropped off, we had like one nice day and it's been raining ever since. And I have to tell you, this has driven great in the rain. I felt very safe and secure. And I seriously love this backup camera. Look at this split screen view. In my opinion, this backup camera is easier to understand and follow than some of the luxury vehicles we've tested. And then when you put it into drive, you have the same type of view, the full front, the side fronts, and the 360 split view. Can you see it as I pull out? Watch. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Now it doesn't stay up when you're driving, but when you're pulling out and you want to make sure nothing's there, what a great feature to have. And when it comes to some of these other safety features, you have a ton in this Hyundai. For starters, you have your blind spot detection on the side view mirror, brake assist, downhill brake control, forward collision avoidance with pedestrian detection, rear cross traffic collision warning, start assist control, electronic stability control, and traction control. And I also love the turn signals on the mirror too. Now this even has smart cruise control and it will continue to work after you've come to a stop, which is not always the case in vehicles. It's doing a good job maintaining the set distance between myself and the car in front of me going up and down hills. The car is braking up ahead of me. Perfect! It's slowed down. Whoa! Now it's picking up. It totally worked! And I also like the entry system in this vehicle. As long as your key is on you, if you push the button on the side door, the door just opens so easy. In other cars, it's not as obvious. You're like hovering your hand on top, underneath. This Hyundai works great. Whether it's the rain or the comfort of this Tucson, Andie's definitely been doing a lot of sleep testing in this vehicle. Hey girl, wake up. We gotta talk about our top 5. And our top 5 favorite features are 1. The dusk blue exterior color. One of the nicest blues I've seen yet. 2. The backup cameras. Guardrail, I see you. 3. This huge panoramic moonroof. 4. The wireless charger. And 5. That cruise control feature. And the fact that it still works after you've come to a stop? That is cool. Big thanks to Hyundai for letting us lab test this 2019 Tucson. Andie, you're the boss. Is it lab approved? It is lab approved and lab mom approved. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you click that bell, you'll know when our next lab tested review is up. We'll see you next time. Bye!